Okay everyone, welcome back to, I don't know what that was. Welcome back to the Shrimp Tank Towers series. We've done tank 1 so far and tank 2, rock only, wood only, and as I said at the start of the series, the third one's going to be plants only, so like a Dutch style aquascape, but not fully Dutch because there's a load of rules that go with it apparently that I haven't got a clue about, and to be honest I'm not that interested in. I just want a nice planted tank. So let's get started. First job, as always, substrate at the bottom, get your base layer right, and then off you go. Beautiful day here in the southwest, and as always, my little box of tricks. I don't know if you can see in there. There we go, just keep it in some water in there, but sand, gravel, aqua soil, as always. Really good for base layers, I find. Okay, so that's the base layer in. You can see this horrible bit of brown sort of water at the bottom. I'm just going to use a sponge in a second to take that out. And then on top of that layer, I'm going to add this all-purpose continuous release plant food. It's just normal plant food that you'd put in potted plants, but it works really well. Just obviously it needs to be submerged, so it's going to be covered by the aqua soil. So I'll put it on this layer here just to sort of keep it hidden and locked down, if you like. Got some Tropica aqua soil here, and put that in. Really good stuff, works a treat. So that's just pouring in, you know, loosely, but you actually want to bank it. So you've got a good layer at the front as well. You need a certain level or depth of soil to better plant in. Otherwise you'll find that plants just keeps floating up. You want at least an inch, maybe an inch and a half, right at the front there, so that any foreground plants can stay locked down into the aqua soil. That's the sort of our base done. You don't need to do any more than that. I've got a load of plants already in my discus tank, which I'll take you to see now. It's just been resting there for a week because I bought them a week ago because I was at the shop and they were available, so always grab opportunities whenever they arise. Yeah, so here's my discus tank. I actually think it's looking really good with these plants at the front. I'm actually now thinking about creating a nice sort of foreground planted section instead of the decorative sand area I did have. So yeah, it seems a shame to pull them out because they're looking so good, but you can see they're already converting already because they're grown emerged from the water. Now this is their submerged form, this is then emerged form, so different leaf sizes, looking really healthy. So hopefully they'll do really well in the other tank as well. Along with those stem plants, I've also got 2 packs of dwarf hairgrass as well to prepare. So to prepare them is very simple. Top off, remove them, and then you just pull it open and pull off any sections that you want to plant. I like to roll them between my fingers as well before planting. Simple as that. Okay, so we've got a nice little sort of lawn area this side, and I'm going to do bigger plants on the right and then stem plants behind, all sort of at different heights but in their own groups, and I think that'll look really nice. you'll notice here that they're quite big clumps of dwarf hairgrass that I've plugged in. On lower tech setups I find, and I've got no science or anything to back this up, but apart from my own observations, that bigger clumps on low tech seem to thrive a lot better than if you plant small plantlets. Leave that for the high tech stuff, but when you keep the whole root structure in place, it tends to just work a lot better. So that's all the sort of small plants planted. We've got the dwarf hairgrass and the Altananthrondonrikiminikikiki, which is like real vibrant and good. I think it's in perfect contrast. And then I'll start to build it all up as I go. I've not really got a plan, because why plan it? Just get the plants in there and let them do it. But yeah, now I'm just going to fill up with water to about here. No, a little bit higher actually, and then I can just start planting. I find it so much easier to plant stem plants into water, just because they stay upright and you can actually see how it's going to look then, rather than planting, filling with water and not really know what's going on. That's filled up with water. Well, not filled up, but get that off. Nearly filled up. Now we've got some red over this side, so I want to plant my Ligue Pilustrous red on this side and sort of have it coming in, following triangles if you like, in any direction, just triangles, and just banking it all up. I mean, that's kind of the Dutch style, but I'm not going to stick to it exactly because it doesn't matter in my eyes. Okay, so I'm actually giving a little bit of space between the plants. It probably doesn't look like it from this angle, but trust me, I am. Try to see if we can see it better from up here. See, there's a nice little gap between, good gaps. Not so much on the Ludwigia, but I don't think it needs it personally. Okay, so we need to address this gaping hole in the middle here. I want to fill it with something that doesn't grow fast, just to keep that area low, and I don't have anything on me, so off to the shops. So I got some Lobelia cardinals for that gap. I don't want to overcrowd everything when I start with, because there's nowhere to go as it grows in then. We want gaps to be able to trim and replant, so yeah, that's looking great. It's the first sort of full planted tank I've ever done, and I'm really pleased with how it is so far. Right, there we have it, all planted. I think that looks great, to be fair, already. It's only going to get thicker and look better as time goes by. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that one. So simple. All of you can try this. Surely this is the one that you can try. Even you just saw how I was throwing it in there willy-nilly and it escapes itself. It looks great. Just keep blocks of colours in separate areas and you can't really go wrong. But yeah, remember to click subscribe, guys, and comment and like and everything just to help support the channel. And I'll see you next time.